back by filthy pigeons. My first guest tonight hosts the big daytime show, the Dr. Phil Show. It's now in its 6th season. Take a look at this.
Welcome to my new set. It's Dr. Phil Now. This is where I will cover the stories, events, and breaking news that impacts you. From the shootings at Virginia Tech to public outrage over celebrities' behavior, or even dangerous teen trends that demand my immediate attention and yours, I can cover it all right here as it's happening.
Please welcome Dr. Phil McGraw, everybody. Welcome, Phil, welcome. Very nice to see you.
What's happening?
Well, you know, I was actually just looking at your set there. That looks fantastic, that new set.
Yeah, you know, we spend every summer reinventing ourselves for the next year. What can we do better to bring information to the people? And one of the things that I just felt like is we've got to react to the big stories that break in America. And we're not going to try to be the 4 o'clock news. I'm going to deal with these from the standpoint of what does it mean to the viewer.
Right.
I mean, if it's something, we use Virginia Tech tragedy as an example. You know, people are wondering, gosh, what's a paranoid schizophrenic? My uncle's supposedly paranoid schizophrenic. I need to be afraid of him. What do I tell my kids that are going to school? How does this affect me? That's the way we're going to be doing those stories. And anything that has an effect on the viewer and they want to know what it means, how to deal with it, what to say to their children, whatever, we're going to do that story.
And you need to have a big... no, absolutely. You need to... I like you need to have the big set to do it, because if I said that to CBS, I say, I want to do all that, they'd say, well, you can do that with the old set.
Yeah, well... Yeah. But we didn't think so.
All right, well...
You know, we're actually, you know, we're now hooked into the biggest news service in the world. We've got like 10, 11 different satellite lines coming in and going out, so we can talk to people all over the world, instantaneous. We're prepared to go live. We're prepared to shoot at midnight. Whatever it happens, we're going to deal with it. So.
Now, are you going to be live then? The show's going to be live all the time?
Necessary. When it's necessary, it will be. Now, we still have our regular set.
Yeah, what are you going to do this year? You're going to do, what about the usual staple stuff, you know, the addictions and the, you know, crazy folks?
It's not usual. It's not usual staple stuff and crazy folks.
Phil, you have a lot of crazy folks on your show.
These are interesting human interest stories.
Yeah, and you got a lot of crazy folks there too. Yeah. No, they got some crazy people there.
We have some that are a little crazy, unique in the way they look at life.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like the way you handle them as well. You're not dismissive of them, because sometimes I watch your show and I see the folks on it and I think, you know, they just need a smack.
Well, my wife has made me promise that the last year I'm on, I'm going to move to cable and say what I'm really thinking. It'd have to be the final season.
You've never lost your temper, though. I've never seen you actually lose your temper on someone, have you?
No, that's because I edit the shows.
No,
I don't.
Smart.
No, I don't lose my temper about it. But I mean, I'm pretty straight with them about it. I mean,
you're straight?
Yeah. Don't be so disappointed.
Hey, you know what I wanted to ask?
Breaks your heart.
Yeah, it does actually. I kind of like. You know what I wanted to ask you about? You're a pilot, right? You do you're a private pilot. You fly around. You see. You know, because I've talked to you about this before. I'm terrified of flying. I've been taking flying lessons to try and combat my fear. How about that?
Oh, my God. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So you haven't soloed?
I haven't soloed yet. Well, not in a plane.
Yeah. You're back to the previous
I'm talking about the earlier on thing now. Yeah.
Okay. No, so you're actually flying like a Cessna?
I'm flying like a Cessna 172. I go up there and I'm kind of... Other pilots are like, yeah.
Well, that'll get you over your fear. But no, I've been a pilot since I was 16.
Really? Do you have your own? Do you have a little plane? Do you have a little fly around?
I have a plane. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And you fly to places?
No, I don't.
Oh, right. Why not?
I have pilots that fly it. I don't fly myself anymore, but I still have my pilot's license.
You do? How long did did it take you a long time to get it? Because it seems to me like I've been working at this for a long time. I've got 8 hours I've been doing this. 8 hours in the plane.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take?
Well, I mean, that's outrageous to turn somebody loose in a $10,000 missile over a civilized, populated area. I can't imagine.
I don't fly planes worth $10,000. Are you crazy?
It took me like a month. It takes people, you got to have like 40, 50, 60 hours.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
You got 8, so you're on the way, but you'll solo soon, where they just pull up, get out, and turn you loose.
I'll solo tonight.
Yeah? So are you going to fly tonight?
No, I'll solo tonight. Thanks for that. We should go into vaudeville together. You know, do you think that's the way to combat your fears? Though you're Dr. Phil, right? I'm doing the right thing. Like, run up to your fear and look at it right in the eye. That's the way to do it, isn't it?
That's one way.
What's the other way? I'd rather do it the other way, because this way's terrifying.
Drive.
But it's the whole thing about, it's something I have to do in my life.
No, listen, I think that one of the best things you can do is understand it. You get out there and fly around, you'll understand that you get on airliners, you don't like it, but you do it, right?
Oh, sure, all the time.
And you are much safer in a small plane than you are on an airliner.
Oh, thanks very much for that.
I mean, it's true.
Really?
It's true. You can glide and land anywhere in one of those planes. I've done it several times.
Really? Did you run out of gas?
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a common one, isn't it? People raise
I mean, the mechanical things do break, so I mean, you got to be prepared to go down in a fiery ball.
What are you afraid of? What frightens you?
Oh, wacky interviews.
You're not frightened of anything like that. I can't imagine you'd be frightened of much.
The only thing that I would have to say that I have a genuine fear of is something happening to one of my children.
Well, of course, I mean,
that's the thing, because you feel powerless. You know, it's just
terrifying.
Your kids are out there, they're driving. My son Jay is a pilot. And so
Is he a psychotherapist as well, your son?
No. He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. Oh,
but he doesn't
congratulations.
No.
You could probably retire now.
No, we put him in rehab and got him away from law.
Get it done early.
No, he doesn't practice law. He's actually in television. He produces. And but you worry about your kids. That's the thing where you feel powerless. And I've often said, if something happened to one of my kids, you just have to take me to the dump. I mean, I don't know. And when I have people on the show that have lost a child early, I mean, I'm just...
Worst thing that can happen to a person.
I mean, I have a hard time talking to them. I have a hard time discussing it.
You're making a little bit of a change in the show this year, apart from the set thing. You're going to actually talk a little bit more about the celebrity culture, right? Because you haven't talked... Because I was going to talk to you about the Britney Spears thing and, you know, all of that, these kind of actresses and singers that are crashing and burning. Are you going to look at that? Well,
you know, we are, and I'll tell you why. Those things can seem so trivial, and it's so tabloid and so paparazzi driven. All of those things seem like, why would you spend time on that? And I'll tell you why I will spend time on it. These are the role models for our viewers' daughters, our viewers' children. They want to dress like them, act like them, wear their hair like them. They buy their movies, their music, they go to their movies. And then you see these people melt down. Again, what do you say to your kids about that? I mean, you don't want them saying, oh, look how glamorous that is. In and out of clubs every night, drunk, and it just gets more and more attention. They seem like the most popular kids in school.
Right.
And so people want to emulate that. Parents want to know, what do we say to our kids when the role models and icons self-destruct? So we will deal with it from that standpoint.
What do you say? What do you say?
Well, I think you got to redirect them. I mean, when you're looking at these, and of course the idea in Hollywood is go out and get incredibly stupid, do incredibly stupid things, and then run to rehab, and everything's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Rehab's the kind of get out of jail card.
And rehab is usually spelled S-P-A. You know, they just go into a spa, you know, they lay around the pool for a while, get a little bit of talking therapy, and then they go back out. But the failure rate for people that go to rehab is like 85%.
Yeah.
That's for people that actually go to a decent rehab facility. So, I mean, alcoholism and drug addiction, it is a serious disease. It's very complex. It's resistant to treatment. It's subject to relapse. So we haven't seen the end of this. But, you know, you see things where, like Lane Garrison, where somebody actually gets killed. And I just have to tell you, when I look at Brittany and Lindsay and all these people doing this stuff, I'm sorry, it just ain't cute anymore.
No, I totally agree with you.
I don't think it's cute anymore. I'm sick to death of it. And I think they need to shut up, sit down, stay home. I think
stay home would be a good one. Stay home would be a good one. Phil, I always feel when you're on the show, we just don't have enough time. Will you come back sooner the next time? We never have enough time when you're here. We're out of time again.
I don't know.
Oh, let's go up in an airplane together.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. Long as I'm the one with my hands on the controls.
That's right. Dr. Phil, everybody. We'll be right back.
Thanks so much.